Hello, business of internets, and welcome to this video where today I am attempting to create a new series that I don't think anyone has done yet, not specifically at least. I will be doing Versus the Police within BeamNG.drive, because I know Fairways did a series like this, but in GTA 5. Ooh, that was a bit of a bump. Anyway, you'll see I am abusing my vehicle. This is the BML biter that we had before. Basically, I'm going to have to nudge one of these police or something to set the chase off, and then I will have to get to the... Well, that's not worked, but still, we have instigated the chase, which is good. Come on, I have to get out of this place. I honestly do, or they'll blockade me in. If they're even that intelligent. Right. I did briefly look at this map, and I know that there is a path down here. Yeah, this is like a little living area on one corner of the map where I am currently. For front wheel drive, this actually does off-roading on the sand quite well, I must say. I did build this car in the video preceding this one, the BML Biter. And it's quite a nice American luxury car from the late 90s. Yeah, slow down, but I'm not pulling over. Oh dear, tried to get me. I don't think they took out my front wheel. These automation cars are tough. I'm going to take Beam standard cars against them as well. Oh dear, that was not a good thing. I should not have hit that wall. Looks like we have another beach shortcut. I am abusing this. I think it's McPherson's strut on the front, meaning it's not as strong as had this been double wishbone. So we have to bear that in mind. Although we do have multi-link rear suspension, which is a lot better than certain older American cars. Now, we're trying to get to the airstrip on the other side of the map. That's where we're trying to go to. We have quite a bit of power here. Something like 220 horse. No. I will not let you get me. They are out in force now. I'm going to try different vehicles, but they have messed my front end up quite badly. I'll likely have different vehicles in one episode. Ooh. See if I can catch them out around here. It is front wheel drive, this vehicle, meaning if I damage bits like I have here, it's maybe not the end of the world. Well, save me, bins, protect me from any oncoming police attacks. Right, round there we go. Nice. Lovely. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to lead me to where I want to go. If I can get to the motorway or highway, whatever you might call it, I know that can lead me there. And currently I'm having a good job evading these, because even with my messed up alignment, they just can't compete with the speed that this 3 point something or a litre V6 is providing me with. Oh dear! I'm being boxed in by bolides. Ah! You know what? I think they've got me. Yeah. Okay, I'll take that as a win. They boxed me in somehow. So, I think that's it. Is it? I think we'll give this car another try, you know. I'm not having any specific rules on how many tries each car gets, but once it's out, you know, I'm not going to just let it continue. Yeah, that's a pigeon. There's got to be a police car somewhere. There we go. I think if we go the other way, we can try that. I'm just turning around, Mr. Officer. Don't bother with what I'm doing. I also can't operate an automatic transmission. I mean, that's how hopeless I really am. Oops, I bumped your bumper. It does not grip off the line too well. Right, I'm going to try and really focus on using the handling here. I know this car has some. There's a Piccolina. They do not have a huge amount of speed. Oof. I would say that's already over, but I don't think I actually caused much alignment trouble there. I think I just did a huge amount of bodywork trouble and a bit of alignment trouble, yes, but nothing major. I think we can maybe make it to the airfield. Now, I believe there's kind of dirt tracks and stuff up here. If I'm not wrong, there may not be. Who knows? Ooh. They're trying to blockade me in, but I can just go around them, or so I would say. Right. Considering that's such a small car, it's doing a decent job of attacking me. I have just gone the other way. I've somehow got away with this. It's not going so perfect as I would have liked it to. Now I'm going to sneak up through here. Well, thank you, ABS. It was jiggling about in the suspension there, but I think the ABS just about saved me, making it more controllable. This, as I say, is from the late 90s. It's got some technologies on it. I'm not sure what they were doing there. They could have rammed me straight on like Beam AIs would normally do. Now, naturally, once you get to the supercars and stuff, the police just won't be able to affect me in the slightest. Ooh, you're turning. Yes, use my power. You know what? They're taking out one of my wheels. Okay, yeah. I'll give them this. That wheel, it looks like drivers being cut to it, and although automation cars will drive with just one wheel, it's not fair for me to continue by that point. The car is pretty much totaled. So, we're going to drive a car next that I haven't actually driven yet. I mean, it's been in the game for a good while, but I haven't driven it. I never saw the chance, although perhaps now could be the chance. So if we go to the vehicle selector, it is a standard in-game vehicle, it's not a mod. Got the Satsuma 210. I imagine that could be an amusing car. Right, so D series. It is the pre-runner. There's my V10 camper van. We won't be using that right now. The true beast. Where's it going to be? There's Super Pig, and there's pre-runner and such. So, pre-runner or pre-runner extended cab, rock racer. I think we're going to use just the pre-runner. So, replace current. And there we go. Some of the settings have had to be turned down, and the frame rate is only running at 30 FPS. I'll say that now because, well, I've only got a 1060. I've only got a GTX 1060 due to graphics card situations. This car is an absolute beast. It's massive and it's actually heavy as well. If I can just use this volume control on my microphone because it's just so big. Hey, don't you ignore me! Well, not the police car I was trying to hit, but still. Come on, we're going this way. I wonder how this will do. This is a big off-road truck. Now I think I've got the volume on to quiet. I wonder if this is a diesel. I love this. It can do things you couldn't in that other car. Oh dear. Just look at what I've done already to those tyres though. They ain't stopped me though. I think for the final car I'll use something I reckon can actually get to the end. But you know, I'm going to give this car another try first. I just couldn't get my gearing done quickly enough and dislodge myself. So again, let's try going the other way with this. Yeah, you're a pigeon. It's only the police I want to attack. Like, just give them a light nudge and that'll instigate a chase, even if you just barely tap the bumper or something. There we go, there's a police car. I'll take your mirror or something. Well, they see it, so, you know, it was like right in front of a police car. Now here's the thing, I can do this in a way better than even the BML Biter, which was fairly good, because this vehicle is designed for off-roading. Although, I did kind of make that a rule, but I'm not going to just go off the beaten track for the entirety of the thing, because the entirety of the run, because that would be cheating. I mean, this is actually a path that the AI can go down. You see the police Piccolinas going down there, so it's okay me going on the kind of off-roady beaten track. It's almost took my wheel out there. Pigeon! Thankfully I just have brute power to get you out of my way. And that police driver was dangerous. Oh dear, my bumper's hanging off. They probably thought I was stopping because of how I was. Oh dear, have they stopped me that way? No, they haven't. Come on, I think I'm only rear-wheel drive. Oh dear, the tree. Nature has caught me. You know what? Nature has started working with the police force. I mean, what's going on here? That piece of bodywork could have just torn off and I could have kept going. Mechanically, this car is fine. Perfect even, but yeah. These police are more effective than I remember them being. Yes, they're brutal, and they don't seem to care if they hurt civilians, but they are effective. Still, we've got other vehicles. Loads of them. I think some of these are mine, but I think we want something else. I did mention earlier, yes, using a bus I could just ram everything out of the way. That would kind of be cheating. But I did mention earlier, a Satsuma 210 could certainly be amusing. Convertible, yeah. Let's just use a convertible. 1000, it's a slightly bigger engined convertible, perhaps. 1200 convertible. Then there's the rotary as well, but we won't be using the rotary. Let's get it in the Core 2 Duo colour. This is a bit like the Piccolina, but I'm sure you've seen those as police cars, so it's a bit more interesting as a usage case. I have set the game to use mod cars, but it doesn't seem to be doing so. Come on. Just to show you. Well, that's HUD. I did think it was referring to the roof for some reason. There we go. I just want to show this. So, did it say B? There we go. I just wanted to show you that this does function. And I didn't even know if it functioned before recording this. That's a level of professionalism you can expect from me. Looks like we're in another automatic. But it's a big block version. Well, there should be a police car coming around here any minute. Come on. It's too slow! I could not attack that police car just because it's too slow. Right, you'll have to do. There we go. I think I might have done a bit more damage than I intended to my front bumper. This roof really does not want to go on any quicker. Right, that's how you disable one of these. Okay, one more try. To be quite honest, it was also the way it started off. I didn't get a very good off the line performance. I'm gonna have to get a bit of a run up because this does not have a lot of speed to it. Like the pre-runner had enough speed to get going by itself. You know, I'm gonna have to just start myself off. Maybe if there's a police car coming from around this corner, I can back into them and then just accelerate off. Come on. It's like there's a sudden lack of police cars. Where have they all gone? I don't know. It's like all the traffic has just gone and left me. They are supposed to respawn, and I have 7 cars. I'm embarrassed, I know. I only have 7 cars. There's just nothing here. But 7 cars for the AIs on an 8-core CPU. And I only have a GTX 1060. Because reasons. Alright, so I'm going to go cut across here, yes. Not a significant off-road shortcut. Again, I just took evasive action. Oh yes, initial D-gutter technique there in a 1950s economy car. I don't know, are they still after me or have they turned the sirens off? You know what, it seems odd, but it sounds almost like they've gone, let's not bother chasing him. No. They are chasing me. Thing is, I can floor this and not worry because it's compact, and even though I said too much, I'm not getting anywhere like this. They've completely destroyed the front end of the car. Driver is probably dead with that kind of driving from the police, honestly. Alright, what kind of ridiculousness can we have? I think we can have one more car without this video running ridiculously long. I don't want to just use a big truck or something. Ooh, Citroen SC. I remember making that. Unfortunately, the video kind of got messed up. The Repel GTT. Oh, yes. This is something I was also trying to make a video for, but it went wrong. And I'd already spent so long making the car. There we go. Look at this. The engine is not in the front, even though it kind of looks like that. It's just below the boot floor there, where it kind of humps up. That's where the engine is in this. This is a slightly older version. I have modified the boot, not boot, but the boot interior bit, just a bit to feel better now. The first car we had, the BML Bite, was another one I'd built, and that did quite well. Alright, we're friends for now. See, that's just the lightest greys. We have what's in this car. It's a 1 litre 4-cylinder, making 100 horsepower. It's quite similar to a Ford EcoBoost engine in that it maybe doesn't make the most power, but it's effective at what it does. Although mine is 4 cylinders, not 3. Again, it seems like they've turned the sirens off, but maybe I'm just outpacing them, I don't know. This car does have some go to it though. It's got 100 horsepower and about 1300 kilograms. Does not sound like it would be quick, but believe me, the way this corners is quite something because it's rear wheel drive and well balanced with double wishbone suspension on both the front and the rear. You know, it really does go, and it goes well. I would say it's probably not even that much slower than the BML Bite, or even being this far down on power, right? Oh yes, use the police to their own disadvantage by sneaking through a little gap. Let's go through here. That should confuse them. Ooh, almost hit that pigeon. Thank you, good brakes, for protecting me there. Just checking I haven't got ESC on. Ooh, yeah. Bits of my aerodynamic features / engine cooling have kind of fallen off. Yeah, they're like designed to move air into the intercooler and the radiator, which you may have just seen there, are behind the engine, underneath the car. There we go. Let's just sneak behind the police. You know what? When the time comes, I'll overtake them, but that time is not yet. See where they go, and then... Right, I'm following this bolide, because, you see, bolides are not good cars off-road. This is not either. This one's sport suspension, but if I had to make a choice... Oh dear. Bolide has spun, and I have also kind of not had things going so well for me. But, you see, compared to going this route last time, I think things are going a bit better. This car is just so agile and so easy. Oof, ow. It certainly would be painful. Oh dear. Almost hit a rock there, but the key word being almost. I'm on 18-inch wheels. These are not small wheels. And they're not good for off-roading, but they work quite well on the roads. And there we go. I have been working on a different variant of this engine, and it makes about 126 horsepower. I imagine that version should be even better. We don't want to end up in a hole. Going to accelerate here hard. You see there, we were already in a world of trouble in the BML biter, but this just has the handling. He's going down there, so I will not. But there is a bolide up here. Now, I need to time this correctly, because he will attack. There we go. I would say that was less me timing it appropriately, them just not reacting quick enough. Ooh, they've attacked a civilian to make a roadblock. Oh dear. Thank you, rear-engined grip, or mid-engine grip actually. This is a mid-engine car, remember, not rear-engined. It's transverse mid-engined inline 4. There's a big flock of police cars, if that's even the right word. Use the lay-by as extra road space because no one was parked in there. Right, sneak past that elegant black Pessima. Oh, they hit me at just the wrong point. They hit kind of a midpoint of my car. Maybe if they'd taken a wheel. Double wishbones are stronger though in these cars imported from automation. Thank you, Pessima, for not giving in to the police brutality. Come on, speed! Oh yes, they could not compete with that. This car is just lovely. You know, it's kind of a car that brought me to this series because I thought, well, this should be fun, you know. Just evading the Beam police. I was going to use West Coast USA, but that lags worse than you're seeing now, yes. I mean, that was horrible stutter, and I do apologise. I don't have the best graphics card in the world, and just trying to run all this stuff at once. I know I'm not going off-road to avoid the police as such, it's just the way things are. I'll go back on the road when I can, but it's not really an opportunity. I'll just hit the wall if I try and go on now. There we go. You've still got an infotainment screen. Ah! Fully independent suspension does have its uses. I somehow managed to spin that bolide, so the end result wasn't too bad. I managed to get around those two police cars. What are they going to do with that Pessima? Yeah, they're going around. You see, that's the thing I find funny though. These police do more harm than I do. I was going to pit manoeuvre him, but he just made it worse for himself, because my pit manoeuvre would have likely failed, if I'm entirely honest, but my manoeuvre didn't fail, because I just ended up pushing him into a rock face. Oh, that was a good manoeuvre by the police. I managed to manoeuvre myself well enough, but I think I'm surrounded by them now. I'm not looking behind me, because I have to look in front of me what's going on. And, yeah, turning the camera was quite a task. Thank you, Pessima, for being there for me. Stop knocking me aerodynamic bits off. I had no choice there than to go off-road and just cut a corner a bit there. No police right now, which scares me. Right behind this Pessima. No! Looks like I'm going this way again. You see, there's only so much you can do. Going up here now. At least I got out of that situation. It could have been horrific. And you see these tight, winding roads on Italy. It's the first time in this video we've had a good chase. This is what I was after from the start. But things just went wrong. Oh dear, that wall. Almost I hit it. Used my handbrake there to try and take that tight corner. I am not sure I'm going to get to the airfield, but I'm trying to just follow an outer road here. A pair of bolides. Oh dear, please don't. Thankfully that Pessima did not hit me in any really bad places. brilliant though. This car is really delivering where it needs to. I have to focus, no doubt, but as long as I put the required effort in, I am evading the police, and the police are not able to like completely catch me. There's only so long in reality that you could hold on to this kind of tactic for, just let them keep knocking your car about until it would actually just fall apart. This is an automation car, so it's not exactly flimsy or anything. Ooh, they've made a roadblock. So long, didn't really work on me. Right. I think I see the motorway just to my right, if I'm not wrong. I'm not the most knowledgeable about this map, but I know you can kind of just follow the motorway and get to the airfield, so if I can do that, then it's not quite job done, but still. Please don't catch me, Bush. Thank you. You're a bit too late, and you tried to take a corner when I was just coming off it anyway. Ooh, if I'm seeing this, that must be just the highway above that. Oh no, I should not be in a confined space with the police. Try and deceive them. Yeah, go the wrong way around a roundabout, which I know is not something I should do. I also shouldn't have hit the front there, but I think the front overhang was enough to stop it hitting the wheels themselves. Oh yeah, oh no! They are getting really abusive here. Like, you see, that should have destroyed my radiator, oh dear. You know, I've managed to avoid serious damage up until this point. Issue being that serious damage is there. I don't know what they've broke, but one of the tyres feels like it may have gone. It could just be that the bodywork is so bent out of shape. Oh, you see that? That felt like the bodywork or a radiator or something was just scraping on the floor and it's kind of drifted on it. Come on, I was slow through that roadblock. They could have at least tried and stopped me. Alright, so I think I'm getting onto the highway here. Managed to negotiate that into a wall without actually touching it. I'm not going to curse this, you know. I would say something positive, but apparently thinking I might make it even. Oh! Talk about police brutality. Yeah, I'm not going to make this. Thank you for not being a police car. Honestly, what did I do to make them chase me? Well, I did steal this prototype from BCC, but that aside... Come on. It's like they're trying to retrieve a stolen prototype, though, by destroying it. The world must never know about this car's existence. Oh yeah, coming up here, I think I see the motorway. You just see the front right rear corner is in such a state. So many police. We're just two police officers shy of a pork sandwich here. Come on! That was a way of negotiating my way through that gap. Oh dear, my steering alignment does not feel quite correct. Oh no, I feel like the front left wheel is broke. I mean, unlike the BML Bite, I'm not going to give up because this car will still drive. It's rear wheel drive, but yeah, I feel like I'm ultimately getting nowhere. That's the thing. Maybe I am getting somewhere, but it doesn't feel that way. Sorry, pigeon driver. Ooh, I think I've actually found the highway. I mean, I will keep driving this vehicle. That's a nice waterfall. I will keep driving this vehicle. You see, this is not completely off the beaten track. The police can come down here if they so desire. They just don't seem to be doing such. No, that's not. I thought that was a road, but it isn't. It must be a bit of a stopping place to let people pass. Come on. This car is poorly. It needs to be laid to rest properly. Goodbye. Oh dear, can't put the power down. Should have thought of that. Up this way. I mean, there's probably people telling me now that I'm going the complete wrong direction. I've kind of found the highway. At least if I can make it to that, then I know I've got somewhere. This map is really expansive though. I mean, when you factor in, if you actually do have proper car chases in this game, it really adds to it. I mean, maybe we need missions around that. Oh dear, this is low. I can't do what I was doing in that Satsuma and go to technique. I'm going to have to just power. Come on, please use your power well. Oh, there we go. Somehow I got out of that. But you see, it's just also, if the police could actually chase you through the fields, people would feel less incentive to just cheat the system and use that. Because, as I say, I've had to place that in restriction on myself, that I can't just take significant shortcuts off-road, because I know full well it would make it far too easy for someone like me to just cut across that in an off-road car like the Hopper and win. Oh dear. They are actually attached to me. Okay, I was stopped via rather unconventional means, but let's be honest, my car has had it. They say you can drive away now, as if in this thing. Even the wheel on the rear right. Yeah, you're trying to arrest me again. That wheel on the rear right, just look at that. It's all bent out of shape and everything. It did a good job. It did far better than I actually expected it to. If we go and look at where I am now, I was gunning to try and find a way onto this highway, which, if I followed this road and went along, I probably may have. Well, I'd have had to, like, really follow this road around. It looks like I may have actually found the roundabout from a different direction, just trying to find a way onto the highway. So you see, I would have come out here and I would have been able to go through there. Would I? Oh, so look at that. That's kind of a little town as well. I would have been able to come out of that town. I probably would have, to be honest, not realising that the airstrip was right there, you know? The airstrip is... It was, like, accessible, I reckon, if I made better decisions, but I didn't. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I think we did have some fun times with this car. Hopefully. And why? What have I done? I was just sat still. Hopefully next time I will be taking some more interesting cars around this kind of map, trying to survive and seeing how I survive, how well I survive. So until that video comes, I will get rid of this annoyance and say goodbye until another day.